The haunted tree. Sleep paralysis. This tree is located beside a shed at our workplace. Before I went to my workplace, the night before I'm going to start work, I had a dream of this tree. That was a girl underneath the tree. She was trying to chase me away from the tree. She's telling me not to come near. I didn't care, so I went past the tree anyway. I was scary her off, tell her to goes away. Morning come, I went to work. Saw the tree at work. I keep looking at it like, what in the world? That tree looks just like the tree in my dream. We start work at 5 a.m. so I got there around 4:30 a.m. so it was still a little dark. I went to sleep for another 20 minutes. All the others worker didn't park their cars near it. They all park all the way on the other side about 100 meters away. They sleep in the car when they get to work a bit too early. I was thinking, why no one park near the shed where the tree is? Is so much closer, don't have to walk so far. At lunch break, I keep thinking about the tree. Because I felt chill goosebumps just walking past it. I can felt like something or someone is standing there. So I asked one worker, her name is Pa. She gave me this weird looks like she wanted to tell me something but didn't want to tell me. So I asked this other lady, her name is Neeg. She asked me, why you asking about the tree? Did you fall asleep in the car? Did you get sleep paralysis? Did something came and sat on top of you and you can't move or scream? I reply, no. I just had a dream about the tree last night and there was a girl underneath it. She's very angry and don't like people going near the tree. The us were talking about the tree. All the workers gathering around to listen. They started to share why they don't park their car there and what happened if they do park there and fallen asleep. Whenever whoever parked their car there in the early morning, that person would felt like they wanted to close their eyes. As soon as they close their eyes, they will get sleep paralysis. They can't move or scream. Even with another person sitting right next to them, that person can't hear anything. Worker 1 story. He park his car, turn off his car, closed his eyes. Can't move, he see a big shadow came over his windscreen. Jump right through the windscreen and landed on top of him. He tried struggling but can't move at all. Try screaming but can't scream at all. After a little while he managed to break through and woke up. It was like a dream but seemed so real, he said. Worker 2 story. She was sleeping in the car and her husband parked the car underneath near the tree where the car parks is at. He went into the shed. She was alone in the car, still asleep. She peeked her eyes and saw a black figure shadow came right into the car. She thought it was her husband. The shadow figure came right on top of her. She was shocked and scared, trying to move but can't move, trying to scream for help but can't scream for help. Finally her husband came back to the car. He saw her mumbling and trying to shake or move but can't. He shake her, woke her up. She was so scared and shocked. She said she was yelling for help but why he didn't help her. To her it was so real. To him she was asleep and struggling and mumbling. Workers 3 story. This older couple, they were sleeping in their car underneath the tree in the car park. The husband dreamed of this white Westerner couple walking toward their car. The Westerner couple told the husband that he need to move his car away from their land. The Westerner couple don't like people on their property land. The husband woke up as the clock alarm went off, beep 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 beep. Worker 4 story. This lady got to work too early so she wanted to take a nap. As she closed her eyes, she can heard footsteps walking around the car. It was early in the morning so still dark, she can't see outside from inside the car. She got angry and scared. She yelling out, "Is not funny, stop trying to scared me." All the footsteps stop. She opened her eyes, looks around, saw 3 black figures, not too tall so it would be like kids size. Then she realized that's no kids at work. Where the kids come from? Her heart started to pump hard and fast. She started her car in reverse out, looks around with her car high beam on. No others cars is around, she's still the only. She was scared so went park on the other side far from the car park where the tree is. Worker 5 story. This guy, one morning he came to work early before everyone else is there. He parked at the car park. He was on his phone playing around on Facebook. On the corner of his eye he can see someone looking at him from outside, from the side door window. He thought it was one of the other worker. He got out of the car and said, "Hi man, don't peek like that into my car so early in the morning, don't you know I'm scared of ghosts." Then he realized that's no other car around and no one is around. He walks around his car still thinking it's someone playing a prank on him. Then he realized there's no one there for sure. He freak out and got into his car fast as he can. Locks all his doors. Turn on some music as loud as he can. After some people shared their story. Some people laughing out loud. Some people very quiet, scared as they have seen and experienced it themselves. Then I told them is normal for me sleep paralysis, I have experienced it my whole life. Story 6. This lady, her name is Me. She came spoke to me, are you talking about the tree at the shed? I reply yes I was. She then told me, that tree, the reason no one dared to park their car next to it in the morning is because they keep experiencing paranormal thing and getting sat on sleeping paralysis. I knew so I never park there. Okay, thanks for listening. Subscribe to my channel, hit the likes button so I know people are interested. I'll wrote part 2 to the tree. These stories are just the beginning.